Hello and welcome back to TopsWeb. In this video we're going to discuss resources. Previously we've added a user and went through the process of setting up a user. So now that's our list of resources that are available for human resources. There are also other types of resources available. This can be in the form of a venue, tools, equipment, that sort of thing. So let's take a look at how to add that. Now, it doesn't come initially installed. It's already on your system. You have to turn it on. So you have to go to System Admin, go to View Modules, and down here at the bottom, or close to the bottom, you'll see Resources. I'm just going to click the Install button. This then moves it up here, and it's by default disabled once you've installed it. We're going to enable it by clicking the disabled button. It is now active. And as you can see, it doesn't show up in the menu until you click the hidden button. And then it puts it at the end here, which is where it is. So we'll push this up a little bit. Okay. So let's take a look at what resources has. As I mentioned before, you can add either under a particular category. These are your categories: all resources, equipment, tools, or venue. I like to think of resources as a component or a requirement that consumes time, space, or money on a task. That's the easiest definition I can give you. If you look at lots of different project management books and so forth, gives you quite an extensive definition, but that's really all it is. It consumes space, time, or money. It's probably more elaborate than that, but it's the easiest one I can think of. Okay, so we're going to add a resource here, and the project that we had was this particular tutorial, so obviously we're not planning it before doing it. So we're going to add a resource for this particular project. This is for the dotProject tutorial project. And for equipment, let's just say desktop. I played with it before. Desktop computer. And you can set the maximum allocation percentage. A resource allocation, a lot of people get hung up on this pretty easily, and somewhat rightfully so, because I don't think I've ever read anything that makes it as simple as what it actually is. Resource allocation is literally the percentage of time within a task that resource is going to be allocated to that task. So that's it. We just hit submit. By default, it will be a maximum of allocation of 100%. So if something is always 50%, obviously you could not make it that. And just, did I set that as if you need to edit, just click on the ID here. Let's edit the resource. Oh, that's where I missed. Edit this resource. The type, sorry, we'll just set that as equipment and hit submit. So now you know how to edit. You can add a description if you want. We can add another one. Let's say the software, recording software, rec software. We can give things an ID. A lot of people use barcode if you're using tools and that sort of thing. Some sort of identifier that's associated to it. That's what you'd use that for. I use, what do you call that, camel case, in one word, camel case, so I can identify things. I don't know, it's just sort of a thing, I guess. And we'll call that tools, and it's 100%. So 100% being only one person can use this software at a time, or this desktop computer. And submit. So then we can go over to a task, And there's been a time lapse since I last worked on this tutorial, so everything's past due now. But we'll go to this task and we'll assign, let's edit this task. And we're going to assign as a human resources to take it off my plate and give it to Jane Jetson. And she's got 100% allocation on it. She's also going to have to use the computer and the recording software. And we'll hit save. So now, as you can see, it lists out the allocation of what resources are assigned to this particular task. Now, on the other resources tab that we've added in here, it does have really good functionality as far as resource leveling and being dotProject. I mean, and the deal is I can't, while I'm allocating this desktop computer that I have allocated at 100%, it will not let you use this desktop computer on another project at this given time frame of the task. So right now we have 8:45 to 5 p.m. on 7/28. Let's go ahead and edit this task since it's already past due. And let's just make it August. Today is we'll call it, we'll make it for tomorrow from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Okay, and we'll make it an all-day thing, and we'll hit save. Let's go back to the task list. And let's go to the system admin videos. And first let's edit this task as well and make it August 6th, just like the other one. What I want to show you, August 6th from 8 to 5 p.m. and we'll make this one day. And we'll do the same thing as we did before. Actually, we'll leave this one as a different person, being myself, and then we'll try to allocate these things here. Hit save. Over allocated. So right here it tells you that there's a conflict. The desktop computer and the recording software are over allocated, and you're going to have to re-evaluate your task there. So what I can do is either move it in time, or I can assign a different resource, obviously. So if I only have the one, I'm going to have to move the time. So we'll edit the task, go to dates, and go to 8 to 7. Save. And as you can see, no alerts. That is resource management for dotProject. Thank you.